Hi everyone, welcome to D&D Fuzzy Tales, I'm Machina. This is a story from Rocket Boost titled, She Feeds Me My Milk. This story is about a game that never got past creation because one player creeped everyone out at session 0. Basically, I wanted to start a campaign for the people I knew who were interested in D&D but had little to no experience. It was going to be 4 players, a couple I knew, a friend, and a friend of his who he really wanted to join us. Now that last guy, I was a bit wary of. I wasn't particularly fond of him, as he was a bit of a finance bro bag, think Christian Bale in American Psycho, who only ever talked about how much money he made, how much he loved substances, and how he got a new woman to every time he went out on the town. In general, I have bad vibes, but the friend was vouching for him, so I caved. The group comes around mine for session 0, and character creation one Sunday afternoon. The couple and the friend arrive on time, but Bale arrives 40 minutes late with an unexpected lady on his arm. Apparently, he met her last week and wants her in the game. I'm kind of annoyed by this since A, I simply hadn't planned for another player, and B, this was a bad idea with Bale's dating record. But I'm not gonna say no, since she's already standing in my living room, so we get to creation. The couple I had invited are great. One of the guys creates a gnome version of Batman. Gnome with tinker feature, noble background, complete with Alfred and Robin gnome followers, Vengeance Paladin. The other creates a dwarven ranger, like a character he played in World of Warcraft. Meanwhile, the friend I invited creates what he always plays, Human Wizard. Then we get to Bale, who wants to be a cat person. At this time, Tabaxi hadn't yet been released for 5e, and I'm usually official book or nothing. So I kindly ask he picks something from any of the existing text. Bale says if he doesn't get to play a cat person, he won't be happy. Feeling fudge it, I have a quick browse of DM's Guild and pay the buck or whatever for an unbroken cat person PDF on there. Of course, he asks I flip around some stats and I allow a minor modification. He wants it to be a rogue. Cool, fine. Thinking we're done, I turn to his lady and ask what she would like to be. Bale says, "She's playing an elf female fighter that's my owner." Silence. I ask Bale's guest, do you want to play an elf fighter? Bale butts in. "She'll be fine with it. It's simple, and most of her job will be taking care of me." Yeah, about that, I say. By owner, what do you mean by that? Bale smiles. "Well, she found me in the woods, and now she keeps me on a leash, cleans up the mess I make after me, and she feeds me my milk from her hands. She also cuddles and strokes me at night to keep me warm." Bale then turns to his guest, strokes her face, snuggles up to her, and plants a pretty long dirty kiss on her. I look around the room to some pretty "the fudge?" expressions. One of the guys in the couple mouths a creeped out "Okay?" I take Bale aside and I try to convince him that his character could do with some changes. That maybe he could develop his character in some way beyond being a pet, but he won't budge. Likewise when I try to speak with his guest about this, who says that she just wants to please Bale. Basically I congratulate the group on creating characters and try to brief them all on the general logic of the world, etc., and to send me any ideas they have before our first session. Bale spends the entire time staring at his girl, not listening. Afterwards, the texts roll in. The couple are like, "We are more than a little creeped out by him." Gnome Batman's player, who I've run before, has tried to convince his boyfriend, the Dwarf Ranger's player, who has never played, that this isn't a good representation of what D&D is. But his boyfriend has been totally put off by the weird exhibition and won't join us. I get in touch with the friend who invited Bale to ask if I can run it without Bale and his guest. The friend says he knows it's weird, but that he can't play without Bale or Bale will get angry with him. So, in the end, I just cancel it. I still talk with the half of the couple who was gonna be Gnome Batman about how awesome Gnome Batman would be. Well, that must have been really awkward for everyone. That guy really sounds like a douchebag too. Apparently he's been ruining some other tables, and I might have a story or two about that. Either way, thanks for watching. See you soon.